So tonight I'm going to show you how to make a dish called Tikka Masala. Okay, so before I start this dish, I want to give you a little bit of history on the origin of Tikka Masala. It's traditionally an Indian dish that you can find in just about any Indian restaurant you go to, but actually originated in Great Britain in an Indian restaurant there. Just a bit of history I thought you'd want to know. So let's get this started. Okay, so I gotta say, for a crockpot dish, this has a lot going on. Well, let's get started. First thing we're going to do, we're going to take a 29-ounce can of tomato sauce or puree and pour that into the crock pot, along with 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil, I'm also going to want 4 cloves of minced garlic. You can mince your own, or you can go the easy way like I have, a jar. And so basically with the jar, it's about half teaspoon is a cloves, so I've used 2 teaspoons of the minced garlic. And I've diced 1 onion. I wish I would have kept that in the video as far as dicing that, so I could have shown my biggest critic, my mother, that I learned how to dice an onion the way they do it on TV. Just kidding, Mom. Love you. People always ask me, why don't you go to culinary art school or cooking school? And I said, well, I have. I graduated from the University of YouTube, UYT. So from there, we're going to put our seasoned spices in. We have 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of ginger, 1 teaspoon of tumeric, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to do a teaspoon of ground cloves. I'm also going to do 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of pepper. And trust me, if you're thinking this is a lot, I agree. So I am trying this, the first time I've ever made this dish. But I will tell you folks that if you're watching this video, it has my seal of approval. Because I am trying it, but if it turns out it is not good at the end of the day, I won't post a video. And I'll throw it all away. So I'm going to mix that up real good. I'm going to take our chicken. Here I have 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Carefully place those in there so it doesn't get splashing. If you want to cut these up into bite-sized pieces, you can. I'm not too concerned about it. My experience with cooking with a crock pot is that by the time it's done, they're all going to fall apart anyway. So. Alright, so from there, I'm going to mix that up really well. Once we get all the chicken well coated, Get that good and stirred up. I'm going to put this on low for 8 hours or high for 4. I'm going to throw the lid on. I'm going to let that sit for 4 hours. I got mine on high. Again, you can do it for 8 hours on low if you'd like. And we'll come back and finish it off when it's done. Okay, one ingredient I forgot, as if that wasn't enough. I'm going to throw in a couple bay leaves on top of that. Set that back and we'll come back in 4 hours. Okay, so it's been 4 hours. We're going to go to the next final step before we serve this up. I'm going to take a cup of heavy cream. We're going to mix that with 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Get that good mixed in there. I need to mention too, one part of the video I didn't, well, one part of the process that I didn't video, because I forgot, I threw it in later. You also, when you're preparing everything else, you want to throw in 12 ounces, 1.5 cups of plain Greek yogurt. Mix that into the blend as well. Get this mixed up really well. Make sure there's no chunks of that cornstarch in there. Pull this out. Alright, so I'm going to pour that in. I'm actually going to take a spatula. And mix that in there real well. Alright, now we're going to cover back on. We're going to cook this for an additional 20 minutes before we serve it up. 20 minutes or so. I want to make sure that the sauce thickens. So we'll come back in a bit. Okay, so it's been another 20 minutes. And this should be done. Pop this open and take a look. Smells good. It's got that orange color that you see at the Indian restaurants. Kind of concerned because I didn't see the orange color until I did the last part. I was like, this doesn't look like tikka masala. It does now though. Where's my bay leaves? Let me get them out of here. I made a pot of rice, so I'm going to go get my plate, some rice in it. I'm going to plate this up. Top off. I'll be right back in my bowl. I'm going to turn that down to warm. Get it stirred up well. Big chunk of chicken. Right. Look at that. That looks like tikka masala. Try this out and I'll let you guys know how it is. And there it is, tikka masala. Like I said, first time I've ever tried it, and I let you know how it was. I want to say it was very flavorful, but a little hot. So if you look at my recipe down below, I made adjustments to all the hot factors. So instead of putting a tablespoon of paprika and a tablespoon of cayenne pepper, I think I cut those back to, I want to say about 2 teaspoons of paprika and about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I also cut the black pepper back to a teaspoon as opposed to 2. So that's a recipe that's in my description down below. So if you want to try that for yourself, please leave any comments and about your results, and let me know if you liked it. Also, if you like my video and you want to see more like it, please subscribe and share this with any friends that you think might like it. And I want to thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again.